Hi everyone, I am Sairish
And I am Jack,
and
welcome to Learn with Jessie.
We hope that this video finds you well. In this video, we are going to have a continuation discussion that focuses on one of the curriculum development models, the GALEN SAYLOR and William Alexander curriculum model.
This video has the learning objectives, which are to discuss GALEN SAYLOR and William Alexander curriculum model and to explain each of the 4 steps of the curriculum model. And just a quick recap, we are done presenting the first 2 curriculum development models, which are the Ralph Tyler's model and the Hilda Tabas model grassroots approach. Now we are down to present the other well-known model, which is the GALEN SAYLOR and William Alexander curriculum model. Let's have an overview about it.
GALEN SAYLOR and William Alexander are notable figures in the field of curriculum development, each contributing significantly to educational theory and practice. GALEN SAYLOR has focused his career on advancing curriculum studies and promoting effective teaching and learning practices. His work emphasizes aligning curriculum goals with student needs and fostering continuous improvement through thoughtful evaluation. William Alexander, on the other hand, advocated for comprehensive curriculum design that integrated academic subjects with practical skills, promoting holistic student development. Alexander's influential writings, particularly Curriculum Planning, have left a lasting impact on curriculum studies, emphasizing student-centered approaches and interdisciplinary learning.
GALEN SAYLOR and William Alexander's curriculum model is a widely recognized framework used in educational planning and development. This model comprises several steps, with the first step being the establishment of goals, objectives, and domains. Let's break down this step and provide an example to illustrate each component. First,
Goals.
goals in curriculum development are broad statements that describe the overarching aims or purposes of the educational program. They provide a direction for the curriculum and guide the development of more specific objectives. Goals often reflect the desired outcomes of the education and the broader mission of the institution or educational system. Goals are typically long-term and abstract in nature.
Objectives.
Objectives are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound statements that describe what learners should be able to accomplish after completing a particular unit, course, or program. Objectives are derived from goals and provide clear, tangible targets for instruction and assessment. They specify the knowledge, skills, and attitudes that learners are expected to acquire. Objectives are usually more focused and concrete than goals.
Domains.
Domains refer to the different areas of learning or dimension of human development addressed within the curriculum. These domains often include cognitive, affective, and psychomotor dimensions. By considering multiple domains, educators ensure that the curriculum addresses the holistic development of the learners and encompasses various aspects of knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Just bear in mind that this initial step lays the foundation for the subsequent stages of the curriculum development, including content selection, instructional strategies, and assessment methods.
The second step in this model involves curriculum designing. This step focuses on the actual design and development of the curriculum based on the goals, objectives, and domains established in the first step. Curriculum designing encompasses various elements such as content selection, organization, sequencing, instructional strategies, resources, and assessment methods. Let's break down the step and provide an example to illustrate each aspect.
Content selection.
Curriculum designers must carefully select content that aligns with established goals, objectives, and domains. This involves identifying key concepts, topics, and themes that are essential for achieving the desired learning outcomes. Content selection may involve reviewing existing resources, textbooks, academic standards, and curriculum frameworks to ensure that the curriculum reflects current knowledge and best practices in the field.
Organization and sequencing.
Once content is selected, curriculum designers must organize it in a logical and coherent manner. This involves determining the sequence in which concepts will be introduced and how they will build upon each other over the course of instruction. Organization and sequencing ensure that learning progresses in a systematic fashion, with each topic laying the foundation for subsequent learning experiences.
Instructional strategies.
Curriculum designers need to consider the most effective instructional strategies for delivering the content and engaging students in the learning process. This may involve a combination of direct instruction, group activities, hands-on experiments, discussions, multimedia resources, and technology-enhanced learning experiences. Instructional strategy should be aligned with the objectives and cater to the diverse learning needs and preferences of the students.
Resources.
Curriculum designers must identify and gather resources that support teaching and learning objectives. These resources may include textbooks, supplementary readings, multimedia materials, manipulatives, laboratory equipment, digital tools, and guest speakers. Resources should be chosen based on the relevance, accuracy, accessibility, and suitability for the target audience.
Assessment methods.
Curriculum designers need to design assessment methods that accurately measure student learning and achievement of objectives. Assessment methods may include quizzes, tests, projects, presentations, portfolios, performance tasks, and observations. Assessment should be ongoing and aligned with the objectives to provide feedback to both students and teachers and guide instructional decisions. The second step of curriculum designing involves the thoughtful selection, organization, and implementation of content, instructional strategies, resources, and assessment methods to effectively achieve the established goals and objectives of the curriculum. Each aspect of the curriculum designing plays a critical role in creating meaningful learning experiences for students.
The third step involves curriculum implementation. Curriculum implementation refers to the actual enactment of the designed curriculum within educational settings such as classroom, schools, or districts. This step focuses on translating the curriculum plan into action, ensuring that the teaching and learning activities align with the intended goals, objectives, and instructional strategies. Let's delve into the components of curriculum implementation and provide an example to illustrate each aspect.
Teacher preparation and professional development.
Teachers play a central role in the curriculum implementation. They need to be adequately prepared and supported to effectively deliver the curriculum to the students. Professional development programs may be offered to help teachers gain a deep understanding of the curriculum content, instructional strategies, assessment methods, and classroom management techniques.
Instructional planning.
Teachers are engaged in instructional planning to organize and sequence learning activities in alignment with the curriculum objectives and content. Instructional plans may include lesson plans, unit plans, and phasing guides that outline the sequence of the topics, teaching strategies, resources, and assessment methods.
Resource allocation.
Schools need to allocate resources effectively to support curriculum implementation. This includes providing access to instructional materials, technology, facilities, and additional support staff as needed. Resources should be aligned with the curriculum design and the diverse needs of the students and teachers.
Classroom instruction.
Curriculum implementations occurs primarily in the classroom, where teachers deliver instruction, facilitate learning activities, and engage students in meaningful experiences. Teachers adopt their instructional practices to meet the needs of the diverse learners, differentiate instruction, and create a supportive learning environment.
Monitoring and evaluation.
Ongoing monitoring and evaluation are essential to assess the effectiveness of the curriculum implementation and to make informed decisions for improvement. School administrators, curriculum coordinators, and teachers may collect data through classroom observations, student assessments, feedback surveys, and performance review to gauge the impact of the curriculum on the students' learning outcomes. Thus, effective curriculum implementation ensures that the curriculum goals and objectives are achieved, leading to meaningful learning experiences for students.
The fourth step involves curriculum evaluation. Evaluation in curriculum development refers to the systematic process of gathering, analyzing, and interpreting data to assess the effectiveness, quality, and impact of the curriculum on student learning outcomes, as well as the overall achievement of curriculum goals and objectives. Let's explore the components of evaluation and provide an example to illustrate each aspect.
Formative evaluation.
Formative evaluation occurs during the ongoing implementation of the curriculum and focuses on providing feedback to improve teaching and learning practices. It involves collecting data on student progress, instructional strategies, and curriculum delivery methods to identify strengths and areas for improvement.
Summative evaluation.
Summative evaluation occurs at the end of the curriculum cycle and involves assessing the overall effectiveness and impact of the curriculum on achieving its intended goals and objectives. It typically involves administering standardized tests, performance assessments, or other summative assessments to measure student learning outcomes and compare them against established criteria.
Curriculum review and revision.
Evaluation findings inform the review and revision of the curriculum to address identified strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Curriculum committees, teachers, administrators, and stakeholders collaborate to analyze evaluation data, identify trends, and make informed decisions about curriculum modifications.
Stakeholder feedback.
Evaluation processes often involve gathering feedback from various stakeholders, including students, teachers, parents, administrators, and community members. Stakeholder input provides a valuable perspectives on the curriculum strengths, relevance, and alignment with the needs and expectations of the educational community.
Data analysis and reporting.
Evaluation data are analyzed to identify trends, patterns, and areas of concern, which are then synthesized into comprehensive reports. Reports communicate evaluation findings to key stakeholders and guide decision-making processes related to curriculum improvement and resource allocation. Hence, evaluation is a critical step in the curriculum development process that involves assessing the effectiveness, quality, and impact of the curriculum on student learning outcomes and overall curriculum goals. Through this, educators and administrators can continuously improve the curriculum to meet the needs of learners and achieve educational objectives.
Generally, GALEN, SAYLOR, and William Alexander model emphasizes a comprehensive and iterative approach to curriculum development with a focus on aligning curriculum components with educational goals, engaging stakeholders, and continuously evaluating and refining the curriculum to meet the needs of the learners and achieve the desired outcomes.
To wrap up the rationale of the curriculum models we have discussed, in education, the Tyler model prioritizes clear objectives and systematic organization, while the TABA model emphasizes teacher involvement and responsiveness to student needs. The SAYLOR model advocates for interdisciplinary integration and real-life application, fostering critical thinking. In contrast, the Alexander model highlights cultural diversity and inclusivity, aiming to cultivate cultural sensitivity.
Each model offers unique strengths, such as clarity in the Tyler's model or flexibility in the TABA model, yet faces challenges like potential mechanistic nature or subjective interpretation. Educators select models based on the curriculum objectives, student demographics, and social influences, recognizing the importance of tailoring approaches to their specific educational context and goals. And that concludes our discussion for today.
And see you on our next discussion.
Have a good one!